is why I love working in India, because I know Bridgerton is a huge show and I knew it was going to have great viewership. Varun's been just such a wonderful supporter of my career, especially anytime I sign anything in the West. He's always so excited for me. You're like in these grand palaces, on these grounds, you're dressed like a princess, and then you feel like a princess. Because I really still think he is the greatest actor that we've had in our industry.
So I'd like to introduce myself first. I am Varsha. I am from Pinkvilla, and I'm so glad to be here today.
Oh, thanks, Basha. I'm so glad you're here too.
All right. So firstly, massive congratulations for being part of Bridgerton. And we've just been so happy, so proud, and I'm sure it has reflected, in the audience response. So just to start off with that, how did you feel after seeing your appearance in Bridgerton being so well received and so well appreciated by audiences all across the globe?
I didn't expect it, honestly. Like, I know Bridgerton is a huge show and I knew it was going to have great viewership, but the response, especially from India, the love that I got, the appreciation, I was like, this is why I love working in India, because it's just, I can't even tell you, I was on cloud nine. Like, to see people's responses, I think the surprise of it as well was like so exciting, because I had kept it a secret for so long. But it really was, I didn't expect it, honestly.
Given that you're talking about responses, did you, maybe get a chance to speak to your former co-star Varun about it? Has he been able to, react to your appearance in the show?
He did. Varun's been just such a wonderful supporter of my career, especially anytime I sign anything in the West. He's always so excited for me. And then he didn't know about Bridgerton until it released, and he replied to one of my stories being like, I'm so proud of you. And it's just so lovely that I started my career with him, and he still like checks in, and he's like that anchor point whenever stages happen in my career. So yeah.
Right. Amazing. And, given, I just brought up Varun. So, as you might know, I mean, October is still honestly so loved, even after 7 long years of its release. So, if you ever get an opportunity once again, would you like to team up with Varun on screen in the future sometime?
Of course I would. Like, I would absolutely love to, but he's booked and busy, so he needs to schedule some time, and then we can make it work.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just go back to Bridgerton again. Just tell me something about how this entire process of you joining Bridgerton as Miss Malhotra came to be. How did it go, and where did it all begin?
I was actually on holiday with my family during the summer, and my agent sent me a self-tape, and I always carry a tripod in my suitcase because that's just the life of an actor. Like, you never know when you're gonna have to do an audition. So I literally quickly shot the audition, sent it off, and within 2 days I had a response saying, yep, we love you, you're booked. And I had to fly back to London early, and then next thing I knew I was in costume trials, and it happened very quickly, if I'm being honest.
Right. Okay. So another thing I think I just really wanted to know about this. Every Bridgerton cast member have always said that they've always been in awe of the sets. Because Bridgerton has always nailed the Regency era set. So how was it like walking into that set for the first time?
It honestly is like a dream world. Like, you can't believe what you're seeing. Every time I saw a new set, I was in awe, and I would like gasp, being like, is this real? And a lot of the ball scenes that we do, we actually shoot outside of London, and we'd be on different locations, like in Shaftesbury, in Kent, somewhere in New York we were at one time, and we would shoot in these real life manners. So you're like in these grand palaces, on these grounds, you're dressed like a princess, and then you feel like a princess. It's amazing.
Miss Malhotra has been a part of LOS's friend circle this season. So, if I ask you, who would be your favorite Bridgerton sibling and why?
My favorite Bridgerton sibling, probably because I shot the most scenes with her and I just love her as an actress. Claudia, who plays Eloise, she is so funny. She is so giving as an actor, and I think my best moments were with her for sure.
Just in case, if you get the chance of playing another character from Bridgerton other than Miss Malhotra, what character would you like to play?
Like a current character or a future character?
That's on you. I mean, you get to pick.
I'll do current because I there's already so many fan theories about like where this could be going. So currently, I think Francesca is gonna have a really beautiful storyline, and she already is, and I think she's just gonna grow even more. And like Hannah Dodd, who plays her, is a wonderful actress, and I think she's doing a great job.
Right. I second you there. I mean, I'm really, really interested to look forward to that arc as they explore into the future, definitely. And also a slightly similar question. So other than Bridgerton, is there any other international show and any other Indian show that you would like to be a part of?
That's a great question. TV show, I would have loved to have done like a Euphoria or Succession. Yeah, I think something along those lines, like anything like HBO or A24, like I love their shows. In India, oh, I know what I would love to do in India. It's actually one of my favorite shows of all time, Delhi Crime.
Okay,
I love Shivani Shah. I think the show was incredible. It's one of the best shows I've seen. I would love to do something like that.
Wonderful. And of course, I mean, given that we're talking about Bollywood also a little bit, is there any, Indian actor that you're looking forward to work with in the future?
Ooh, my answer always used to be Irfan Khan because I really still think he is the greatest actor that we've had in our industry. I think Irfan sir just has like such a special place in my heart. I don't know why. Like I never got to meet him, but I just think his performance in Lunchbox was one of the best I've seen worldwide, honestly. And I think if I could have had the opportunity to have worked with him, that would have made my career. So yeah, Irfan sir.
Right. We'll be soon seeing you in Goodachari too, right? So, if anything that, you would like to share, how excited are you to be part of, such a popular franchisee? And how was it like working with Abhinishesh? If there's anything that you would like to share?
I cannot wait for you guys to see this movie. Unfortunately, I haven't shot with Advi yet, but I've shot my scenes without him because of just some scheduling stuff. So I'm really looking forward to finally being on set with him and working with him because I think he's a fantastic actor and he's really great at action. I've seen some scenes already that he's done and I can't wait for you guys to see it. But one thing I will say is it is incredibly shot. Like I couldn't believe how amazing it looks and I can't wait for audiences to see it. Like it will be worth the wait.
Lovely. And I'm so excited to see you in there as well. And all the best for everything coming up. Also, of course, I'm sure like all of us, you must be excited for Bridgerton season 3 part 2 as well. And if you're allowed to say, will we get to see Miss Malhotra again?
NDA, I'm so sorry, but Netflix has locked me up. But once it comes out, we can speak about it.
Right. Okay. Totally respect that. I think it was lovely talking to you. Just to wrap this up, one last question. What's next after Bridgerton and Goodachari? Is there any particular project that you are very excited about for this year, if you can share, that is?
There is one Hindi film release that I am super excited for, and it's got an incredible ensemble cast. But I can't say anything because we're waiting for that release date to get locked. But once it is, I will be so excited to speak about it with you.
All right. I think that in itself gets all of us excited. And so all the very best for the rest of the year. I'm sure there are great things coming our way. And thank you so much for giving your time here. It was lovely to talk.
Thank you for your wonderful questions and taking the time.